Okay, uh, ready to start. This is my mega novel right here. It's it's entitled "Plastic Millennium," and it's approximately 260,000 words, which is a little over 1,000 pages printed out. And it's a mega novel, and it incorporates a number of stylistic innovations that I've started experimenting with. One is that of the screenplay novel, and the other is that of the module novel. In other words, even though this is a long work, there are other smaller works that are more or less embedded inside it, which can be taken out and stand on their own. And the biggest of these is a kind of hybrid graphic novel entitled Truth Marathon, which is this is Truth Marathon right here. And the idea is to write something that exists like a screenplay. It's printed the way a screenplay is. It's photocopied and then bound. It's fairly simple to produce. And inside are what I call storyboard roughs. These are drawings that help illustrate the action that happens inside the work. And also I utilize stills. It's a historical novel, or rather, it's a novel with a historical context. Most of it set in present-day Toronto, but it's very much linked to events connected to the attack on Pearl Harbor. So I have some archival footage that I can use as well in order to provide more of the feel of an actually produced novel. Now, I actually have 3 of these screenplay novel manuscripts that are now finished. Number 2 is one that I'm just putting the finishing touches on. It's called Paper Keys to Burning Kingdoms, and it has a similar design inside. It's not quite the same, and it is set in modern-day Seoul. There's Gwanghwamun. And Canada. It moves back and forth between the two areas, rather between South Korea and Canada. I modified my drawing style somewhat for this particular project, but I may go back to Truth Marathon and remodify those drawings in order to give consistency. And then finally, I have this one here. It's a historical work called The Business Army, about an attempt, a historically verifiable attempt to organize a coup d'etat against Franklin D. Roosevelt, and this happened during the 1930s. Again, because this is a historical work through and through, because of that, there's a lot of archival photography that I can use in order to make it. But I also have a large number of my own drawings. And in this case, I used GIMP, which is a sort of shareware form of Photoshop, in order to grayscale the drawings. The original artwork was done with a sort of art marker and paper. It was fairly simple to produce the original art, and then I worked it over with GIMP. So that's the Business Army. And then on top of that, I have YouTube versions of these stories that I've made. Here's a DVD that I've burned of the Truth Marathon YouTube versions. I don't have complete YouTube versions of all of these works, but I have enough to provide samples of my idea of turning a written, illustrated graphic novel into something that you can also transform into a low capital UCC video using Movie Maker. And I have a graphic novel called What is the Truth of Insane Ideas? It's about a newspaper magnate named Conrad Lindell who starts investing in research into advancing the human genome, and also is fascinated by the possibility of an all-intelligent, all-observing supercomputer which can spy on all of us and can secretly organize society. That particular graphic novel was completed in 1999, so of course the ideas in it are completely out of date. But I'm throwing that into the mega novel as well. I've spent many years working on this particular project.